It began on a night thick with rain. Daniel woke to a soft thud at his kitchen door. He rubbed his eyes. An envelope lay there. No stamp, no return address, just his name. The handwriting made his chest tighten. It was familiar, almost painfully so. Inside was a single line. "I'm still here." Daniel laughed nervously. A joke, a prank. Maybe Mark's younger brother or some kid from the building. But the laugh didn't reach his eyes. The hairs on the back of his neck stood up. The next morning, another envelope appeared, on his pillow this time. "You left the lights on again." Daniel froze. He lived alone. No one should have known. By the third letter, the messages became precise. They described every step of his day, every word he muttered, every private thought he tried to keep hidden. Daniel installed locks, cameras, alarms. He even began sleeping with the lights on. Nothing stopped the letters. Then came the photos. The fourth envelope contained a picture of him asleep, from the previous night, from inside his own apartment. Daniel's hands shook. The handwriting. It was Mark Henson, his childhood friend, dead for 2 years. Memories flooded him. The accident, the fire, Mark screaming in the car, the smoke filling the cabin, Daniel running, Daniel leaving. He hadn't really seen the body, had he? He remembered the funeral, the flowers, the coffin, the tears he forced himself to shed. Every Friday, another letter arrived, sometimes under the door, sometimes on the pillow, sometimes just lying on the table as if it had always been there. They knew everything. They predicted his actions. They whispered secrets only Mark and Daniel shared. Then the whispers started, soft at first, at night, when he was alone. "Daniel, you left me." The apartment felt alive. Walls seemed closer. Shadows stretched like fingers along the floor. The air pressed against his chest. Daniel stopped sleeping, stopped eating properly. The letters, the photos, the whispers consumed his mind. Even the sound of the rain made him shiver. Every face he saw in public seemed to whisper the letters to him. One night at exactly 3:17 a.m., he woke to movement. He checked the cameras, static, flicker, and then a shadow, slow, deliberate, watching. "Daniel, you shouldn't have left me." The lights flickered violently. The room went cold. He spun around. No one. Nothing. Then another envelope fell from the ceiling. Inside, a photograph of a coffin and a single sentence. "You never should have identified me as dead." Daniel's knees buckled. He remembered the accident, the fire, Mark trapped inside, Mark screaming, and Daniel running. He collapsed on the floor, heart hammering, gasping. Then it hit him. The letters were never delivered. The photos never taken. The shadows and whispers never real. Daniel was dead. His mind had created everything. Every letter, every photo, every whisper, all punishment. Weeks later, the police entered Daniel's apartment. They found him sitting at the table, blank sheets of paper scattered in front of him. No letters, no photographs, no handwriting, just Daniel. Eyes wide, trembling, muttering apologies to a friend who had been dead the entire time. And then, on the table, a single envelope, blank, waiting. Because guilt never dies, even in death. Daniel had relived his failure over and over. He had left his friend to die. And in that replay, he had punished himself beyond life. The letters, the photos, the shadows, they were all him. A mind collapsing under remorse, under grief, under terror. The room felt colder than the night outside. He shivered, though no one was there. The darkness pressed against him, and in the silence, only the whispers of memory remained. "I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here." Daniel closed his eyes, and the world dissolved.